Hello from Gardening at Dresden, and today I'm on my way to the Orchid Show in Dresden in Germany. And where am I? It's a long journey for me because I'm actually in Prague in Czechia, and I've just gotten up. It's really early in the morning and my hair is wet. It's not terribly greasy, it's just wet. So about to get the bus from Prague to Dresden and then across to the Orchid Show. So come along with me. I'm not sure how much footage I can take on the journey, but I'm going to have a fantastic day at the Orchid Show and I want you all to come along with me.
My journey started a few days ago in Dresden when I drove to Dublin, and from Dublin got on a plane that flew me all the way across the UK, across Germany to the Czech Republic, where I landed here in Prague, where I am this very morning. Now today my journey is going to take me by tram and by bus to Dresden in Germany, where the Orchid Show is. And this is a Czech tram, which I took this morning from just outside my hotel. Aren't the buildings gorgeous? This is the tram stop I got on at. And here I am on the tram, just looking out the window at Prague going by. Nearly time to get off the tram now. Here we are at the bus station, and just enough time to stop for a bit of refueling. And here we are on the bus going to Dresden. Can't wait to get to that Orchid Show. And wow, here I am at the show. And look at the amazing displays and so many vendors selling so many really exciting things. I was completely overwhelmed for the first ages at the show. Just couldn't decide what I wanted. This was a really big display of vandas, just loads and loads of vandas and dendrobiums and peonies down at the very end. Lots of beautiful things. Now we're looking at some of what the vendors had for sale, and oh wow, look. I was really captivated by this whole load of really large flowered lycastae. Thought to buy one, but they were €50 each, so I turned that down at the end, but I really was tempted. And my goodness, how many paphs. All of these hybrids, loads and loads of them, like an army. There were a lot of very pretty calanthe too, but I couldn't quite figure out whether they'd be hardy at home. You know, they are outdoor plants, but I don't think a lot of them are completely hardy for outdoors in Ireland, so I didn't buy. They have these little bowls for putting ones that need high humidity. That was a pretty orange thing. Air plants, of course. And the Paphiopedilums, some of them were just amazing. This is probably Rothschildianum. I'm not quite sure. They were €100 a pop really, so looks like a Sideria japonica here. And lots of mounted orchids as well, lots of miniatures. I was walking around with Ronja from Germany and she was very much interested in humidity loving miniatures. Now we have Cattleyas, and you can see that this particular stall had a whole lot of the small flowered species Cattleyas. Really pretty things. Some bulbo or other. And that encyclia was really very pretty. There were also a lot of very big oncidiums for sale, the ones that used to be known as Odontoglossum. And there's Ronya in the background. I hope she's not mad I recorded her. Ooh, who's that there? I wonder, could it be somebody I met in Prague? Is it Zane?
Hello, we're here at the Dresden Orchid Show and you can't hear a word I'm saying, but I'm here with Zane and it's a fantastic show. And I just thought I'd show you some of the plants here, and I'm sure if you tune into Zane's channel soon, he's going to show you some more of the plants here. So.
Yeah, and I'm sure that we should be like shouting right now instead of talking because you might not hear us, but yeah. Bye now.
And here we have some of the Oncidium displays or Odontoglossum displays. And I'm sorry, but I really didn't catch the name of the vendor who had so many of these beautiful Odontoglossums for sale. That looks like Orchidea Luca down there. Lots and lots of very pretty things. Anyone, a welcome addition to anyone's collection. And the display from the thumbnail of this video, fabulous. This was a cheeky little Psychopsis with mad antennae, and now we're on to Cymbidiums, and I've kind of grouped these displays by type of orchid. Didn't get the species name for this particular Cymbidium, but it is gorgeous. Some nice hybrids there, and over there, everywhere you look in fact. This one was like a butterfly. Oh, don't say that to Zane. Now we're looking at some of the Cattleya displays, and these were just fantastic. These big pink ones were enormous, so enormous. This was Golf Green Hair Pig, just a gorgeous one. Lovely frilly lip. A nice dark red colour on these Cattleyas. And Frances Fox herself, and I'm delighted to tell you that plant has a spike at home with 2 buds. Oh, but this one, Schroederi, absolutely fabulous. The most fantastic Cattleya there in my opinion, just complete perfection. Pretty colours. Now we're looking at some of the Paphiopedum Dullum displays. Roseoglossum, I think this one was. These are the miscellaneous ones at the end. Sologeny, fantastic display too. And this was Phaeus, the albiform, as far as I recall. And here we have the normal Phaeus tankervillii, which is far prettier than the alba, in my opinion. And I have the alba one at home, but really, really beautiful. Chysis. And some Super Renanthera. There was a really fantastic display of them. Pleurothallus, I think, but I didn't get the full name for this one. And here we have Laturia dendrobiums all nodding down. There's the back of the flower heads. And do we have a close-up on the other side? Yeah, these ones looked up. Philodota, the label says. There you have it. Oh, and get this, that one there was Zane's favourite, but this one, Dendrobium spaciosum, wow, it was a monster. Here we have Epidendrum stamfordianum, beautiful. And this is Ferraria crispa, not an orchid, but a South African seed that I'm growing at home. Okay, now this was my favourite orchid in the whole show. I've saved the best to last, and look at it. It was absolutely enormous. Enormous with these orange flowers. An absolute brute, but it made an absolutely amazing display with so many spikes of flowers and these enormous fan-like leaves. A really fantastic plant. There you have the name. And all good things must come to an end, but at least I got something to bring home with me. Bye!